Welcome to the spoken tutorial on icon and diagram views. In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to specify icon and diagram views of a class, how to insert a polygon and ellipse in icon or diagram view. To record this tutorial, I am using OpenModelica version 1.9.2. You may use any of the following operating systems to practice this tutorial: Linux, Windows, Mac OS X, or Fossee OS on ARM. To understand and practice this tutorial, you need knowledge of class definition in Modelica. You need to know how to specify annotations. Prerequisite tutorials are mentioned on our website. Please go through them. Icon and diagram views enable viewing a model graphically. Annotations can be used to specify icon and diagram views of a model. Icon view is specified using icon annotation, whereas diagram view is specified using diagram annotation. They enable drag and drop functionality for component-oriented modeling. We will discuss more about this feature in upcoming tutorials. Now, let us try to understand the syntax of icon and diagram annotations. As we saw in previous tutorials, annotations can be better understood as records. Hence, icon and diagram annotations can be considered as records with coordinate system and graphics as the fields. We will look at each one of them individually. Coordinate system may be considered as a record with the following fields: extent, initial scale, preserve aspect ratio, and grid. We will understand them through an example. Here is an example demonstrating the syntax of icon and diagram annotation. Now, let me switch to OM Edit. We will understand icon and diagram annotations through an example named Bouncing Ball with Annotations. Please download this file from our website. This model was used in previous tutorials. Please watch prerequisite tutorials for more information on this model. I have already opened Bouncing Ball with Annotations in OM Edit. Double-click on its icon in Libraries browser. The model is now open in Icon View. Switch to Icon View if it opens in either Diagram or Text View. Let me shift OM Edit window to the left for better visibility. You can observe a circle on white background in Icon View of this model. I will be referring to the white space in Icon View as canvas. Note that the canvas is divided into grids. We will first learn how to manipulate the properties of canvas. Then we shall learn how to insert a circle and a polygon. Right-click on the canvas beside circle. Select Properties. A dialog box pops up as shown. Note that there are categories named Extent, Grid, and Component. Extent signifies the extent of canvas. The fields named Left and Top correspond to coordinates of top left corner of the canvas. Left corresponds to the horizontal coordinate and top corresponds to the vertical coordinate. Similarly, bottom and right correspond to the coordinates of bottom right corner of canvas. Now, let us change the left field to -200 units. Click on OK. Note that the canvas expanded to the left by 100 units. Right-click on canvas once again and select Properties. Grid signifies the size of grid. Note that the units of extent and grid differ by the scale factor. Change horizontal field in grid to 4 units. Click on OK. Note that the size of grid has increased in the canvas. These properties of icon view can also be manipulated using icon annotation in the text view. Note that any change in icon view is accordingly reflected in icon annotation. Let us try to understand this. Go to the top of modeling area and click on text view. Scroll down a little bit. Coordinate system, as we have seen in slides, is a field in icon annotation. Extent is a field in coordinate system. It has two pairs of numbers. We have already seen how to manipulate the extent using properties dialog box. The first pair of numbers is -200, -100. The first number of this pair, that is -200, denotes the horizontal coordinate of the top left-hand corner of canvas. Similarly, -100 represents the vertical coordinate of the same point. The second pair represents the coordinates of bottom right corner of white space. Note that these four numbers correspond to top, bottom, left and right fields we have seen in properties dialog box. Now let me change extent using properties dialog box of icon view. We will then see if it changes correspondingly in annotation of text view. Let me switch to icon view. Right click on the canvas and select properties. Change the left field to -150. Click on OK. Click on text view. Scroll down. Notice that the first pair of coordinates in extent has changed to -150, -100 from -200, -100. This is due to the change that we have made in icon view using properties dialog box. Hence, any change in icon annotation creates a corresponding change in icon view and vice versa. A discussion of other fields of coordinate system like scale factor is beyond the scope of this tutorial. Let me go back to the slides. We have discussed earlier that icon annotation has coordinate system and graphics as its elements. Graphics record may have the following items: line, rectangle, ellipse, polygon, text and bitmap. Now we will discuss how to insert these items in icon and diagram views. Let me go back to OMEdit. We shall understand these annotations in 3 steps. Bouncing ball with annotations already has a circle inserted in its icon view. The circle is obtained using ellipse annotation. Let us first try to modify its properties. Note that an ellipse is inserted and its properties specified in graphics field of icon annotation. Let me go to icon view. Right click on the blue space within circle. Select properties. Origin X is the horizontal coordinate of center of ellipse. Similarly, origin Y is the vertical coordinate of the center of ellipse. Extent 1x is the horizontal coordinate of leftmost point on the ellipse. Extent 1y is the vertical coordinate of topmost point on the ellipse. Similarly, extent 2x and extent 2y correspond to the rightmost and bottommost points on the ellipse. Line style is used to vary the properties of borderline. Click on color under line style. This allows you to change the color of border. Let me choose red and click on OK. Click on Pattern drop-down menu under Line Style. This allows you to change the pattern of border. I have chosen a solid line. Thickness field specifies the thickness of border. Change it to 0.5 units. Click on OK. Notice the change in color of border to red and the increase in thickness. Now right click on the circle once again and select Properties. Under Fill Style, click on Color. Choose black in the color palette. Click on OK. This color represents the color to be filled in the interior of the ellipse. Now click on Fill Pattern drop-down menu. Choose Fill Pattern .horizontal and click on OK. Note that the fill color changed to black and the pattern changed from solid to horizontal lines. Let me now switch to text view to explain ellipse annotation. Click on text view. Scroll down. Line color takes 3 numbers which define the color of border. Each of these 3 numbers can take values between 0 and 255. They correspond to the RGB intensity of the color used. Fill pattern specifies the pattern to be filled in the interior. Extent is identical in context to the extent field of coordinate system. Line thickness represents the thickness of border. Note that all these fields can be changed using Properties dialog box as we have already seen. Now let me switch to icon view to construct a new ellipse using the toolbar. Click on icon view. Let me rearrange the existing circle to free up some space. Right click on the circle and choose Properties. Change extent 2y to 0 units. Click on OK. Now to insert a new ellipse, click on Ellipse button in the toolbar. Left click on somewhere in the canvas and hold the mouse and drag it. Leave the mouse after an ellipse has been created. Right click on the ellipse and select Properties. To change its properties as you wish, click on OK. Similarly, you may insert a line, polygon, rectangle and text using the toolbar. Now let me explain diagram view. Click on diagram view. Note that a line has been inserted here. The properties of this line are specified in diagram annotation. Switch to text view to understand diagram annotation. Scroll down. Diagram annotation is similar in its syntax to icon annotation. It has coordinate system and graphics as its component records. The properties of the line inserted in diagram view are specified here. The fields of line annotation can be easily understood. Now let us understand the difference between icon and diagram views. Let me shift OM-Edit window to the right. Save the model by pressing Ctrl+S. The figure shown in icon view appears as an icon in the libraries browser as can be seen here, whereas the diagram view is used significantly in component-oriented modeling. We shall learn more about component-oriented modeling in the upcoming tutorials. Now let me go back to the slides. Ellipse has the following fields as we have already discussed. As an assignment, insert a line, polygon, rectangle and text in the icon view of model. Modify their properties and understand their annotations. This brings us to the end of this tutorial. Watch the video available at the following link. It summarizes the Spoken Tutorial project. We conduct workshops using Spoken Tutorials. Please contact us. If you have questions in the Spoken Tutorial, please visit the following website. We coordinate coding of solved examples of popular books. Please visit the website shown. We help migrate commercial simulator labs to Open Modelica. Please visit the website for more information on our lab migration project. Spoken Tutorial project is funded by NMEICT, MHRD, Government of India. We thank the development team of Open Modelica for their support. Thank you for joining me in this tutorial.